असलो रूपार लोक जानी आपण मानन को आशीर्वाद रे ओडिशा रो परिचय जोड़ी शंख विकास रो परिचय जोड़ी शंख रे आशीर्वाद करंतु वंदे उत्कल जननी।
जय जगन्नाथ, जय मां तारा तारणी। सारा भारतवर्ष रे एक नंबर मुख्यमंत्री किए, सारा भारतवर्ष रे एक नंबर जिला कोटा, सारा भारतवर्ष रे एक नंबर निर्वाचन मंडली कोटा, सारा भारतवर्ष रे एक नंबर विधायक किए। एबे आपणकर मौका सारा भारतवर्ष रे एक नंबर मुख्यमंत्री आपणकर प्रिय विधायक मान्यवर मुख्यमंत्री के आशीर्वाद करिबे एवं आमर युवा पीढ़ी कहा मान्यवर मुख्यमंत्री प्रार्थी करुचंती आस्का लोकसभा कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी रु तांकु मध्य आशीर्वाद करिबे। जोड़ी शंख को बोलिबे नहीं, करा हबो वर्षा हबो, आपण माने बहुत संख्या आसिकी एक नंबर मुख्यमंत्री के एक नंबर मार्जिन रे जीतेबे हबो। जय जगन्नाथ।
निश्चित भाव एकाठी कहवा आम शंख चिन्ह आम चिन्ह।
प्रिय बंधुगण, आज आम माननीय मुख्यमंत्री आम ग्रहण में उपस्थित अच्छा। आज सभा को आज आम ये भंग करुचु आपण मान आशा कामना करुचु माननीय मुख्यमंत्री प्रति आपण मान जो स्नेह श्रद्धा अच्छी या संगे आम भौणी आस्का सांसद प्रार्थी रंजित साहू मैडम को आपण माने विपुल भोट रे जययुक्त कराइबे एवं यह आज आपण मानकर ये शपथ आपण माने दया करी शांति श्रृंखला रुहतु एवं अल्प समय पर आपण मान पछपटे भोजन कार्यक्रम अच्छी दयाकोरी टे आराम से जीवे एवं खरा अधिक होची खरा को देखी काम करवा पानी भरपूर व्यवस्था कराई समस्त को धन्यवाद देवा विजु जनता दल तरफ आपण मैंने एत खरारे एत बहु संख्यार आपण मैंने योगदान देथिबारु आमे विजु जनता दल तरफ आपको धन्यवाद देउछु। रहिले नमस्कार।
निश्चित भाव में बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद श्री संतोष पट्टनायक ब्लॉक बीजेडी यूथ प्रेसिडेंट। बोली आज्ञा आम चिन्ह शंख चिन्ह। धन्यवाद देव आप समस्त जो मैंने समस्त आसी उपस्थित हेले मंच को यही सांग कर किंतु व्यतिक्रम न घटे जमी भोट दवा समय जोड़ी शंख एथर चिन्ह। धन्यवाद।
बजा जोड़ी शंख तू बजारे हम ओडिशा सबुठी आगरे तू चौदिग सबुजरे सजारे आमे ओडिया सबुठी आगरे तू जोड़ी शंख बजा उड़ा बीजेडी रो ध्वजा जीवन डाकर मन इति ग्यारंटी टी 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 पाइसी पाइसी नवीन ग्यारंटी पाइसी पाइसी नवीन ग्यारंटी पाइसी पाइसी नवीन ग्यारंटी पाइसी पाइसी नवीन ग्यारंटी। नवीन ओडिशा नुआ प्रगति भाषा लेखे नुआ इतिहास 4.5 कोटी आम नवीन परिवार सबुठी गोटे विश्वास। नवीन नवीन नवीन
नवीन ओडिशा नुआ प्रगति भाषा लिखे नुआ इतिहास 4.5 कोटी आम नवीन परिवार सबुठी गोटे विश्वास।
आज चौदिग हुए जगमग जोड़ा शंख कमाली खुशी ग्यारंटी टी 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 टी
Navin guarantee. 5C, Navin guarantee. 5C, Navin guarantee. 5C, Navin guarantee. देख भाई देख पंडित कर्म कर्म काम देख गुरु शिष्य परंपरा निर्माण नुआ धारा कहे पुलिस धारे बिजेडी पंगाने लड़ी जय जय बिजेडी जय जय बिजेडी जय जय बिजेडी जय
नवीन देउछंती गर्भवती महिला एवं शिशुर उत्तम स्वास्थ्य पाई 10,000 टंकार आर्थिक सहायता कथारे नुहे कामरे नवीन अछंती साथीरे शंख चिन्हरे 2 थर बटन दबांतु
Pakistan. They need 2 runs to win on the last over. Srishant bowls magic and then UV gets the run out in the end. Oh God, that's stuff of dreams, bro.
And there's a bowl out.
And there's a bowl out. To top it all. And one of the things Mahi did really well that time is he sat behind the stumps.
Has he changed over the years?
No.
Same guy.
The same guy.
Firstly, because I'm a Mumbai Indians fan. Secondly, because I'm a Rohit fan. Thirdly, because I'm a Hardik fan as well. But that cocktail right now is not working.
What perception are you looking at it from?
I think there's arguments on both sides.
There are 3 sides here.
The third side be?
Mumbai Indians, the franchise.
I would always assume that cricketers have these kind of conversations with each other.
No. It's very hard to have deep conversations with cricketers because it's a very insecure world.
They're sucking up.
Like you cannot imagine. You have to play the game. And kudos to the guys who can actually play the game. Before the IPL came along, you have to win Ranji Trophy.
Win.
Not score runs. You have to win. Like I can tell you, there are 5 boys from Kerala today who can play for India. But they won't be noticed until they win a Ranji Trophy.
Without taking names, have you ever had to separate bros from getting into a fight?
Fights, Irfan and I would have. Playing in Pakistan, I remember, and the Asia Cup was happening, and then I was having something, and then he was making fun of me. He was calling me Genda or something. And after a point, I'm like, you bro. I got angry. I got very upset with it. In the 2007 World Cup in South Africa, we RP, Piyush, me, Irfan, Mahi would sit down and have a meal together. 1 dal makhni, 1 butter chicken, 1 jeera aloo, naan, rice.
You know, you're talking about it like your bros, but for all the cricket fans, these are superheroes. For us, you all were the Avengers. There's a big difference between podcasts and interviews. Interviews are all about questions and answers. Podcasts are about conversations, which is exactly why I believe that cricket podcasts unlock a completely unknown side of our favorite cricketers. Grew up watching Robin Uthappa bat for India, bat for Kolkata. Grew up knowing that he's dealing with mental health issues during the peak of his career. And now that I'm 31 years old and I've seen life a little bit, I understand the greatness of his own internal battles. This was one of my favorite cricket podcasts that we've recorded till date because Robin's fantastic at expressing what's going on inside his mind and expressing what he feels about different topics related to the cricket world. I genuinely believe that cricket podcasting is here to stay, and we've discovered a cricket all-star in the form of Robin Uthappa. It's a conversation I enjoyed. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it if you're a cricket fan or if you're just a fan of greatness in general. It's Robin Uthappa on The Ranveer Show. Robin Uthappa is on TRS. I've been waiting for this since a very, very long time. Thank you for being here, Robin.
No, thank you for having me. I've been someone who's actually been following your growth and evolution as well. I've been watching the show, I think, for a good 3, 4, 5 years now.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Means a lot because you played for Mumbai Indians in IPL season 1.
Not many people know that though.
Mumbai Indians fans remember. The ones who watched all the seasons remember. I remember you taking a catch and then doing the bow down and all. You were fielding at
Point, I think, in Wankhede.
I think it was long off or long on. I can't remember.
Perhaps, yeah.
But I remember you taking this catch.
It's the old Wankhede Stadium.
You did the bow down. And I was really happy because I think this was after the 2007 World Cup, this
Correct.
IPL.
Yeah.
And Robin Uthappa had a very cool vibe then, because your whole vibe coming out of the 2007 World Cup was head on, mercurial, all that. And then one of the commentators said, no, how can he bow down? This is not correct. And I felt very angry as a fan. I was like, why can't someone get to express their personality?
Yeah.
I think the cricket world wasn't ready for the new age cricket world that was coming through.
Yeah. Back then, I felt, I always felt with, with my cricket, I always felt I was slightly ahead of the curve. Growing up, I would play aggressively, and often there were many times I was chucked out of the nets because I played too aggressively. I played too many shots in the air. I've even been dropped from my Ranji Trophy team once because I played a reverse sweep in an under-19 state match and then got out. And then to see 20 years on that if you don't play the reverse sweep, you may not, like if you don't know how to play innovative shots, you may not find a spot in a side. So you see the game evolving like that. And I was at the other end. As in, I often played the reverse sweep. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I think that's such is life. Yeah.
There's things you get to learn about human beings through the process of podcasting. Now, personally, I also love cricket. So I watch a lot of cricket punditry, and I know you more than I know the average guest on my show, because I followed your cricket career and I followed you as a pundit. So a lot of the stuff I'm going to ask you today or say to you today is from a place of a lot of thought. And it's a lot of questions that I've had for you since a very long time. Seeing your journey at KKR, before that at Mumbai Indians, before that in the 2007 World Cup. My question to you is, to begin with, like you spoke about how while you're growing up, you're not, and you weren't encouraged to play aggressive shots. Things have changed completely.
Yeah.
Right? But we're both 90s kids.
Yeah.
We didn't even think in the 90s that T20 would be a thing.
No.
Right?
Never.
So, and you began learning cricket in the 90s sometime, roughly?
Yeah.
Early 90s?
Yeah.
What was it like growing up, knowing that you possibly could become a cricketer for India? How was that journey? Like, how was your childhood? Basically, I'm wanting to know the background.
Well, for me, the story goes like this. I actually started playing tennis first as a sport. My dad was an international hockey umpire. And he also played hockey for Karnataka, once got selected to the Indian camp, and then something happened, and then he was sent, like he was made, basically he was selected to join the Indian camp, and then there were the local state elections that happened, and then the powers that were in place got changed, and then so while he was on the train, he was asked to give his ticket to the guy who was replacing him. And then so that's when he decided, okay, I don't want to play hockey anymore. And then he moved to, because hockey was his passion, he moved to doing something in relation with hockey. So he became a referee. Then he became, Karnataka's second international hockey referee. And then he didn't want me to play a team sport because he saw the downsides or the political sides of, or the bureaucracy sides of, how it could affect an individual. So he wanted me to play an individual sport. He loved tennis. So he made me play tennis initially. I played tennis for a good 10 months and I liked it. I loved the sport.
Were you good?
I was decent. I was getting decent at it. And 10 months down, it was almost summer vacations. I was 7 years old and I went to my mum. Generally, my dad actually, we had a small 30-40 plot in front of our apartments. And then, so he cleaned that whole plot up and made it like a playground for all the kids to play. And so we'd play a lot of cricket there, a lot of different sports there. So that day I didn't go out to play. My mom was like, why haven't you gone out to play? And I brought a newspaper and I said, I opened up the newspaper and there's a city sports section on Indian Express newspapers. So, and there was this little article of Brijesh Patel and Imtiaz Cricket Academy. So I said, I want to go there. It was a summer camp. So I said, I want to go there. I don't want to play tennis anymore. So my mom was a little like flummoxed, a little like, hey, like how he's coming, like a 7-year-old kid is coming and telling me I want to play cricket. The story moves on to 2 days later, I saw the first pair of batting gloves in my life.
We love our hair color. I love my brown. I love my burgundy. Or damage ki chinta? Nahi. Mera